Different card games, new pack openings every video. We go on this journey together and add cards to the box. This is the One Collection channel. Welcome back to the One Collection channel. Today, we're going to be opening a box of One Piece Royal Blood. Now, our total collection, as far as pulls on the channel, they value at $324.81, updated live on the app here. And notably, we have one of the cards, Silver Rayleigh, that is worth, it's in our top 4 of high-valued cards. Now, I'm going to set out here some cards from our last opening, from Yu-Gi-Oh! In the background, and then the One Piece cards that we've pulled here on the channel as well. Let me start cutting into this thing. Happy with the condition I got this. So I order from TCG Player. I guess you probably want this part on film. I got you. But, dude, I always get the worst boxes. It's like, I swear, there's somebody out there that knows my name, and they just start throwing the box on the ground. They give it to their dog. I get these terrible boxes. There's always damage somehow. It always sketches me out. This thing looks fresh. I was really happy with it. So inside here, no box topper. We're going to pull out a big old stack of cards. I did notice on the back something in this game. It has, like, types you can pull, and there's a 1 Don card, 1 treasure card. I don't actually know what all the rarest stuff is, but I do know our chase. Our pull that we are looking to get in this video is the number 1 is a Trafalgar Law manga version, or manga version. I don't know why, whenever I'm filming, I don't say manga, I say manga. I don't understand what that is. Anyway, that thing is worth $374. So let me move my phone. I'm going to just go through here. I'll probably separate holographics. Now, fun fact about this. Oh, I should go back to that fish. I want to make sound effects on every video. So I got to look out for one. Usopp is probably our big one. This looks pretty good. The R for rare, I'm assuming. I don't remember all of the variations of rarities for this. Some of the sets have like little stars to show like special artwork. But I might just have to look it up for this one. I can't remember. But fun fact, I'm behind on the show, and that's not the fun fact, but there are 1,131 current episodes of One Piece. This show is just absolutely popping off, dude. And it makes me kind of want to get back into it. Now, I've been doing like keto or carnivore, and I'm not good with it. Right now, I had fast food for dinner, so I'm definitely not in ketosis at all. And, you know, so I guess I'm not perfect with it, but that's the diet I do best with. But I also remember drinking wine and watching anime as a routine thing when I did really well with my, like, to-do list or the things I don't know why that felt super thick, that card. It's a cute card. I like the color scheme, too. And this thing, damn punk. Whee! Yeah, that's good. I didn't even, I didn't try for that card. It was because it had, like, verbiage on it that it made me start, like, I guess, onomatopoeing. Is that a phrase I can use? But wine isn't on the diet I know that works really well for me. But I used to love watching, it was Fairy Tale, and drinking wine at night if I did everything in the week and the day that I was supposed to. Weird looking cards. Ooh! Oh my god, this is a Don card. I wonder if this is valuable or if this is just like you get this or something. I'm not sure. I'm going to put this up top in case this is like a bajillion dollars. I don't think that was anywhere near the top of the list. There were parallels, and that manga card were like the big hits of this. So I don't think this is one of them. Like that is one of them. But I don't really know. Maybe it's kind of like a box topper that just goes in the box, like you rip it from a pack, like guaranteed 1 per box or something. Or maybe I am just the best card YouTuber around. Sanji. What has she got? A cigarette in her mouth or a lollipop stick? It's hard to tell. But a cool. This one is a secret rare. So let's put that in the back. Actually, I think that's our first one that is secret rare. I hate sifting through these because I don't like to scratch the hollows. Sorry if this isn't perfectly on camera. I'm looking for SR. I probably would have noticed it. I don't see it up there. I don't know. I'm not one of those that I'm going to wear gloves or anything like that unless I'm pulling specifically to PSA grade cards. But honestly, I'd be more interested in learning like mild alterations to cards. I know that is frowned upon, but I think, PSA is offering a cleaning service or a poll. They survey people about a cleaning service to like get fingerprints and stuff off of cards. I think that's great. Now, I've seen some concerns in the community. This is like an issue. You hold the line so that altered cards don't slowly make their way into the hobby. You want unaltered cards, man. You want that condition to have maintained, mint since it's pulled from the pack. You don't want people painting the cards and moistening them and then pressing them and all this. I get that, but I think polishing fingerprints. Let's talk about the actual issue. Is absolutely a-okay. We got a Luffy. We'll stick him back here too. Good looking card. Oh, I like this. How the hollow foil is the sword. That's a real neat card. Almost like hear the ching ching just from the shine of this card. That's a really cool one. Dude, there's not a lot of that in trading cards. Like, just kind of like like that card is awesome in that way, different from the other ones. Let's see. I haven't even looked up at my stuff. I have a script, I guess, but it's light. It's just notes. I haven't really looked up at all. I'm just enjoying myself. I've been looking forward to this box. This is a cool. Both of these are kind of cool, like color schemes and the gold. It's funny. These feel like a pair, don't they? And they came in the same pack. I wonder if this is a battle that might be actually happening in the show. But I've been waiting to open this. This set, it came out on March 21st, but the next one is Fist of Divine Speed. It actually will release today. Now, I'm recording this overnight. I took a crazy long nap that I've been exhausted at my new job. I don't think I've been sleeping well, and it's caught up to me. And so I crashed out when I got home completely, and I feel so refreshed and renewed now. That this is another secret rare. Probably because she's showing some cleavage. Cleavage is the secret rare, boys. That's what this game is trying to teach us. And ladies, I have a few ladies that watch this now. So welcome, ladies. Yeah, ladies usually also enjoy cleavage, though, so I don't think that's lost on y'all. But I'm gonna try in the future, moving on to our next episodes. I guess I'll talk about some updates now while we're on the subject. I want to start uploading on midnight for my Friday videos so that anybody, from Eastern Standard Time onward, is has access from the moment the Friday starts. This video is up. They can watch it anytime on Friday at their leisure. And then it makes sense when I'm saying, watch Friday. Ooh. I just think it makes sense to do it that way, so that's how I'm going to do it. Another secret rare, baby. Let's go. The little harpies freak me out. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. It reminds me of. But I went through this phase of uploading every day and notifying subscribers. But one of the big projects on my to-do list is updating playlists. So I need to make playlists so that people that like just Yu-Gi-Oh, just Magic, just Pokemon, they can go ahead and they can just watch that playlist. All right, we're going to our second half of this stack here. Just so you guys know, the fun is halfway over, or you could look at it like, God, we have half of the fun still coming up, baby. But I think it makes sense. I feel like it may have been a mistake as far as success of a channel diluting into 5 different card games. But this channel was about my adventure in trading cards and sharing it with others. And that is my adventure. I want to get into all of these and learn more and just keep deep diving, and or shallow diving to deep diving, because I'm not, I forget the rarities of these even sometimes. Same with like Yu-Gi-Oh and other cards. Like by the time I open the next box, but I am not going to change that. We're going to stick with this for the life of the channel. But as far as the notified videos, I want to make it so it's that big box Friday. That's what you guys get notified for. If you want anything else, it'll be at your fingertips. We're gonna leave cleavage out. That's a good backdrop. It's good for the viewers. And that's just gonna be extra stuff you can go explore my channel page for. But this will be the main series, and this will be what is important to notify subscribers about, because a lot of the other stuff, they're not even pulls that can go into the one collection. They're old trading cards from the 90s that I'm just enjoying. I'm just exploring. Oh, there we go. That's an upgrade. It's a wild armor set. That is not protecting from nothing. But I bet you, whoever this is, Rebecca, man, I bet you she don't even need it. She's probably like top dog. I don't know. Again, 1,000 episodes. I probably got a season and a half in or something, if that. And it's still on my to-do list, as everything else is. I also am spreading myself thin with this podcast I have, and like wanting growth, personal growth for myself, like certs and further education. Even stuff like now learning to be aware of my online presence. I've treated the playground, the world, like a playground with total disregard for what I do at times in my life, and I've matured a lot past that. And now those are things I want to keep into consideration, take into consideration. That's it, I think, for the updates on the channel. We do have our segment. Ooh, it's a cool looking card. But I'm just enjoying today. I don't know. I'm not in a bad mood at all. But I am mellow. Feeling mellow. I've got this little thing. We're going to spin this. I haven't updated this, but we're still going to do regular card battle. If it lands on that Royale, it'll be one battle, like one card pack, and we'll battle each individual card. Oh my god! It's not quite. It was almost there. Instead, we'll do 2 packs, and the 2 rarest will pin against each other. I'll give you my definitive opinion. Let's go in a card battle, where I take 2 packs and pin the rarest 2 cards head-to-head. I will give you my definitive opinion on which I think is best, and tell you why. So let's see. Let's go straight to the good stuff. Got some Pirates. Got like a Dojo. That looked like Broly at a glance. I don't know what's up with that. And we've got, drum roll, okay, Zoro, or the secret rare gets it based off rarity. So Don Quixote, Rosinante. Okay, great. Well, good thing it's not a competition on pronunciation. Let's see what is our card that we will be pinning against that. As far as first glance, not impressed with that, but I haven't taken a look. Sometimes I find, as I recorded one video over here for a PSA, and now I'm like holding it way off center. Sorry about that, boys and ladies. And cats, if there are any cats watching. Dogs, you're best friends, so you're gonna like me either way. Okay, we have Violet, or we have the event. In fairness, since the other one is a character, let's stick with the character, since these are equal rarities. And if we look at the 2 cards, we'll start with the first pack. So this thing, it has a second character in it. I always think that counts for something. This little boy seems really upset. This character is wearing bright feathers, maybe has a cigarette in their mouth. I don't know if this is a scar or lipstick, that this line coming across. Reading a book, ignoring this little child, maybe on a little sloop. Maybe things have happened here. I have no idea what the rest of this card means. So for art, I mean, it's a scene. That gets some credit. And then we have the knockers here, Violet. And she is not drawn in as much detail as I believe this card is, as far as getup and attire and look of the card. Even There are some heart holographics, while this one has some splash holographics over to the right, especially I see. There is a second character, but this guy is off screen. So really, I mean, honestly, this is going to be crazy because 100% the art to this card is better. If the numbers are any indication, I think this is a better card too. I don't really know if that's good or bad to have a high or low number, but I like Tig Old Biddies, and I'm biased. So my definitive opinion is that this card, Violet, is better and our winner. So somehow I've become a simp for cardboard cards. I don't know when this happened. I think it was the Kickstarter that is supposed to be kind of like scantily clad ladies I got as kind of a joke almost, like I'm just exploring. And then I started appreciating these full art like trainers and Pokemon more, and just here I am. Now I'm literally blinded by tits. And it is what it is, dude. I've learned to just embrace myself. This is who I am right now. And I'm not hiding it. I have no shame. This is a weird, cool card. I wonder, is this like a mech, or is this just this man is just Diesel and has a mechanical arm? Who knows? Maybe that's some sort of power, like One Piece power. I don't really know. I should watch, like a Gum Fruit power, is I think what I was meaning. Luffy, I don't know, man. He looks like he's going Ultra Instinct in like scenes and stuff. God, I got a spoiler for Fairy Tail the other day, and it crushed me. And this is something maybe I should go ahead and watch this and binge this, and so I can be up to date and experience this before I understand those spoilers when I see them. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, I love the way I pulled you. Okay, I don't know what this means, but this is clearly a special card. It says SFC, I think? No, SEC. It's basically the alternate art, I think, of this. And this is Monkey D. Luffy, with his hands in the Kamehameha position, if I dare address that. I mean, this is going in the collection. I don't even need to... I'll put it back. Oh, I hit this thing. It's okay. It's okay. No, I don't sweat that stuff no more. It's probably fine, honestly, if I take a look at it. But I definitely dinged it. But I'll get it in the sleeve in a minute. That's definitely going in. I know that's the main character, and while I don't understand the epicness of what's going on, I always appreciate the better art cards. Really sorry about the poor positioning. I think the camera was also tilted to the right a little, and I was naturally holding things to the left today, so it might have been extra off-center, but that's just part of the fun here at the One Collection channel. I feel like we pulled this guy already, and I don't feel like, oh, this must be an alternate art because it has a star. I like how games, they share that stuff. I'll look up maybe price to this, but I'm not immediately impressed. We are down to our last two packs here. Let's see what we get. And then I'll update on prices, and then we'll wrap it up. I'll tell you what we're doing next Friday as well. But for anybody watching, I do want to say, and I didn't read it this time, I remembered it, to say thank you to the people watching. I'm realizing I'm going through growing pains as a channel, and I've already done that to viewers I've had. So I just appreciate anybody sticking around at this point, because I just realized, you know, do I even know what I'm freaking doing? God, I don't want to cover the tits, but we're gonna last pack here. But I appreciate you. If you're still watching, it means a lot. I am trying to be better, although I'm not going to change how I do, you know, like, I'm not going to go to one theme of card, like one set. I'm going to stick to the ones I have here, just because I think it would be more successful as a channel, but I'm not going to do that. That's not what I want, and I already made a vow to the channel. I take it serial. And so, what is this last one? Another Dawn. So we got two of these. This clearly isn't the craziest thing, or maybe it is. Let me check prices, and I will get back. Alright, here's the breakdown. So, we have Rebecca. Card about 50 cents. She has the least amount of clothing on, so I'm selecting her as a waifu card here. We've got Sanji. I selected her because she was actually like a $5 card, and it was the most valuable of this rarity that isn't like a parallel. So as far as I glanced at, and so I decided I would keep it. Like, that's in a card someone appreciates for some reason, maybe value to the game itself. And so I'm going to start collecting waifus, and that'll go in there. This was what we saw, actually only worth, I think, like $2.50. But, I mean, look at it. It's all gold and shiny, and I was all excited to pull this secret rare. I'm definitely excited to have this card. It's got to go in there. Now, this was a hard decision. This card is worth about $12. Now, here was my take on it. I was kind of not going to put it in, and then I was like, dude, it's the special illustration. I probably should. And then I just thought about how I don't know who this is. So if I watch this show, I get to this character and I hate him, I'm always going to shake my head at putting him in my collection. But on the other hand, he may be one of my favorites when I watch the show. So we're going to take the gamble and add value to our collection. And that will be our 4 selected hits we put in to our 1 collection today. Now, next week, next Friday, I'll be opening up a box of Arthurian Legends from Sorcery. I was really happy the community manager, at least an account that looks like him, and I think it is him, commented on a video of mine, and it made me really happy. So I'm even more stoked to be opening up a box next week. Just remember, you're always welcome. And thank you guys again for every view. I'll see you next time.